So starting with prone prop, I will have my baby laying on their belly, their head off to the side and their arms kind of in front of them. And to prop up, you could give a little help in the shoulders if needed, or maybe put something interesting in front of them that they'll want to sit up and look at, and you should see them push up through their arms. This would be on elbows, and that's what my monkey could do, is prop up on elbows here. And so prone to side sit. So again, we're going to start off like this. I'll have something interesting off to the side here. To get into side sitting position, you may have to help roll the torso a little bit. You'll look for the hands to go on the surface there to push up. So a little bit of a roll, a little bit of a push up, and then they'd be able to swing their legs out to the side, depending on how old they are. And then lowering back down. Next is prone to quad sit, and that could be like, so if they're looking off to the side here, you want them to look up, see if they could prop up on their elbows here, and then they would bend at the knees there to sit up. Next is prop sitting, and prop sitting is when like they're in a ring sitting position and they have their hands at midline here for stability. So here's my monkey in prop sitting. Next is ring sit to from side sit. Okay, so if I have them here and then I want them to side sit this way, I'd have something that they could look at over here, which would cause them to turn. This arm will move out for support here. This arm will follow, and then the legs will kind of bend like this. So supine to side roll. So if my baby is on their back here, and let's say they're looking straight up at me, I would use a rattle or something colorful to get their attention, and they would turn their head to the side. If they can't turn all the way, I could help a little bit at the trunk there. And if we're just going from supine to side, and then the arms would kind of fall like that, and the legs would fall like that. And then another thing is tall kneel to half kneel. So that's a little hard to do with my monkey here, but if this was the ground, I would have like a little stool or a little table or something that I'd want the baby to get up to. And I could put something on the table to grab their attention, something colorful, something that makes noise. So to get into tall kneeling, they would have to reach up, and then this leg would have to come back, which would allow this leg to come back as well. So now, let's just say they're sitting like this, and then tall kneeling would be more of this position, and then their arms are like, let's say up on a stool or a table here. And then you could help by weight shifting, like let's say if I weight shift to the left, that would help facilitate this leg to go on the ground here. And then hopefully from this position, eventually they'd be able to stand.